Large multi-touch display. Prior to tablet computing, the only way to get a touch screen device was to have a very large computer monitor with a very specialized touchscreen that was only used, because the operating system didn't support touch, was only used by certain applications. Once we got to an iPad level or tablet level, then it became very extensive battery life, thin and light, and everything, because the operating system was touchscreen, everything was touch. So really, if you think about the way learning happens from I was going to say 0 to 6, but really most of the way through our lives, learning happens by touch in a lot of ways. Particularly early learning happens by touch. So it's very, very intuitive that a user touches a screen and something happens. And so the iPad then supports this very, very intuitive way of learning. And so I'm going to take a step back here and talk about the contrast. Let's look at a computer. A computer is a non-direct interface device. It's a remote interface device. You have to interface with a mouse and a keyboard and a monitor before you interface with the software on that device. Let's contrast that with an iPad. An iPad, you load a game up, you touch something, and something happens automatically. So it's a direct interface device. So there's this concept of direct interface versus remote interface. That capability, that direct interface capability at an operating system level, meaning with all the programs, it lowers the cognitive threshold that you have to be able to use a computer. So now, when you had to be 4 years old to use a computer and understand the concepts behind interfacing with a computer, now a 1-year-old can interface with the computer quite easily. So it's literally lowering the threshold of the cognitive threshold to be able to interface with a computer. And because touch is such a key component of early learning, it really is intuitive for the user. So I cannot say enough about large multi-touch displays. Where this contrasts to, let's say, a small multi-touch display like an iPhone, for a user with physical impairment, hitting a target on an iPad, a larger target, is much easier than hitting a smaller target on an iPhone, as an example.